It is a thing. I've heard
Yes.
live is a thing. And we're
And
live. Hello,
hello.
everybody.
It's a thing.
Um, so I said that like I had all types of energy and I'm just lying to y'all. Cause really I just want to lay here and be like, how y'all doing?
I mean, it is PJs and Scribbles. So
I know. I'm
that
telling
is the kind of
you.
vibe.
PJs, PJs. I should make up my own theme song. Like PJs, PJs, and Scribbles. PJs,
I
PJs,
mean, Esther, since you're
Scribbles.
trying to convince yourself to do some writing, you can pop on up here. Just.
Oh, how's
Oh,
everybody doing tonight? Might go through the comments and then we'll go do introductions and stuff. Margaret was here apparently an hour ahead of time. Another hour? I need some PJs and Scribbles now. I feel ya.
an hour.
Um,
Wow.
yeah. And then she said, okay, keeping myself busy with planner and snacks like passion fruit mousse. Sounds exciting. And then I don't really know if this was her counting down because it's 104, but then it goes to 158. So that doesn't feel like that's counting down. It feels like it's counting up. I don't know. But whatever it was, thank you for being here. We love you.
Yeah,
Artsies.
we do.
Laura's here. Hi, everybody. Oh no, got a headache, but I'm here. Going to be reading through my proof copy. Might finish it tonight. Oh, take care. We have been there with the headaches this month. It's like, I think it's winter. I'm just going to blame it on the weather, how these headaches are just going around. Because I do know that, like, depending on, what type of headaches, they do affect, like, different temperatures, especially real quick fluctuations, do affect headaches and migraines. So I'm just blaming it on that.
I
Only have
think
about
that.
1/4 to go. Yay. Okay, again, 271. Are we counting up? Like, are we reading? What are we doing? I need to know, Margaret. Inquiring minds need to know. um, hey, Lord, drink water lately. I have water. It's here. Drink water
He
all
drinks
the
water
time.
all the time. So
With migraines and headaches. So, yes. And as always, Nick, always great, does everybody's introductions. Hey, everyone, as you come in, hit the like and subscribe button. Tiffany, that's me, has wonderful content on Notion, writing sprints every other Thursday at this time, and her book club on Ko-fi. She also has a Kindle novella called Home Finder, which I was working on some stuff with that today. So, woohoo.
ooh.
And I say it like I was working on it for a long time. I really was working on it for like 20 minutes. Uh, see, this is why I'm really, how people are like, okay, fun story. So one time my cousin, and I had to tell her child gets this proper. Um, her son wanted to go get something and he didn't get like the right grades. And so she's like, you can't have it. And so, he got really upset and went in his room and was like pouting. And then maybe like an hour later, he comes out and he's like, well, can I at least ride my bike to the store and get a soda? And she was like, fine, okay. And so he goes and leaves. And the store was like 10 minutes away. And he's gone for like 30. and and she's like, okay. And she goes, I know where he went. And he comes back. He's all happy. He's passing out sodas to everybody. He's like, I got soda for you, soda for you, soda for you. And he goes in his room. I was like, are you going to tell him that he didn't go? She's like, no, he'll bust his own self out. And sure enough, he comes out, sits on the floor. Maybe 5 minutes after whatever we were watching goes off, he's like, I have something we could watch. She's like, really? What is it? And he goes in his room and pulls out the exact movie that she just told him he couldn't buy. Because he rode it back
Oh,
to Blockbuster, which was further than the stupid store with the soda.
wow.
And she was like, see, don't you tell on his own self. That's me. That's why I was like, and look, it was only 20 minutes. And we have an
Wait,
Esther who comes in
hi.
like, that's it.
Very
Wow.
dark, very sleepy Esther, but I'm here.
It's okay. We
That's
are
all that
all
matters.
sleepy. The only thing you have on me is that you're in darkness. If I could turn off all my
Yeah.
lights, I would. Yay.
Like I originally had it on and I'm
I could
like,
join you.
nope, We're not doing that. No, dude, no. This is the only light and the screens. That's it.
I like it. Well, Esther, before she came on, did say evening, friends. And Morgan said hello, everybody. And Jennifer, hello. Okay, now I feel like we went down because we're at 211. And before
What
we
are
were
we counting?
271.
I don't understand what we're
I
counting.
don't know. I need Margaret
I
to
really
explain.
need context for this counting, Margaret.
I've almost beat my add-on word session amount for Monday. Is that what we're doing? Those are the add-on
okay.
words? Okay. Yay.
So we're
Nice.
revising Margaret. That's what I'm getting.
All in my little silo
I
waiting
was
for
counting
Tiffany to
words,
come up.
but they were decreasing, Margaret. They were decreasing.
Or maybe it was the passion fruit mousse. I like it. Oh, Esther said that she's yawning and trying to convince herself to do some writing while I wait for Tiff to go. How long was I had y'all waiting? I'm so sorry. I didn't know I did. I'm sorry, everybody.
Well,
I didn't wait that long. I didn't wait an hour like Margaret was waiting. I'm like,
I know.
that wasn't bad.
Margaret
Hello,
is
gamer. Hello. And see, I'm making dinner, Asian marinated shrimp with orzo and broccoli and veg, and then eating dinner. Hopefully I'll pop in at the end again. Don't take this wrong, Essie, but I'm sending my father to your house. Well, because he came in and he brought me chicken nuggets. And I was like, oh, great. Is this dinner? And he was like, it can be. I was like, and so I told him, well, there's that chili left over from yesterday. Because I was kind of thinking shrimp. So see, she's making shrimp.
Oh, so he wants you to
So
do
it's
something.
perfect. I'm sending him to your house. I don't know where you are. I'm just going to tell him to drive around and call out Essie.
Well, he wants you to make some shrimp.
No, there's some what is it? Shrimp. What's the thing I'm trying to think of? Shrimp cocktail in the refrigerator.
Okay.
So I think he just wants me to eat some of the shrimp so he doesn't eat all the shrimp. Okay.
You should, Laura, drink water.
Yes, always drink water. I feel like there's something flying in my eye.
Uh-oh.
It's very weird.
Our beauty.
I love that. I love that.
Well, there's that, but that's flying in this eye. Smart
just
kid.
awesome.
Okay. I'm back. Yes, we're good today, guys.
Everyone
Hi to
needs to get
everyone.
else
Nick
in
Miss. Get more highs. We get some highs to everybody on the screen from Angela. Angela, did I see a hello from you? Did I miss you? Did you just come in? Either way, hello. CB is here. Hello. I saw CB earlier on NaNoWriMo's stream, but I wasn't in the chat. I was doing some other stuff, so I didn't have a chance to say hi. Am I echoey? Was that somebody else?
Echo,
Okay.
echo, it was.
Anna, I've been pretty busy with PhD stuff and applying for jobs. Haha, but overall good. What about you? That's awesome.
We miss you, Anna.
It's this year she's done, right?
She's done schoolwork.
Is it this year?
She's done this. Yeah, she's done this year. So if they're staying in Australia, she needs to get a job. If they're moving to London,
this year too.
But I thought the goal was England. I thought we were thinking jobs in England.
Yeah, so if they're moving to London, she still has to get a job there too.
Yeah. Okay. Nick said, Margaret, I hope the mousse was delicious because it sounds amazing. Got some more highs, more highs. Hellosies, hellosies, hellosies. Kappa! Hello. CB, I had a cluster migraine earlier this week. Ooh, they are. They are the worst, and I'm so sorry for you. I hope you're feeling better. Yes. 773 total. I beat Monday. So I'm guessing these are added words. Okay. So yay. Some hello.
I love that. Meh.
I'm okay. February being February. I'm better, but not complaining because I'm alive. Always a good thing. We're very happy you are.
Yes, we're very happy.
Cat paw, I blame the solar flares and storms for that ache. Yeah, I'm telling you. They're awful.
Esther had me worried yesterday because I was like, wait, like, Esther, are you okay?
She can take a night off.
Yesterday was a day and a half.
But it's like, I can't say anything.
I feel you, CP, and I have been there too.
Yeah.
You're right. No sad. Yeah. That's so valid. I'm very glad you're alive too, and hope that February gets a bit better for you. Absolutely. Some more highs. Appreciate all of you. It's nice to see everyone. Nice to see you too. Yes. Let's see. I'm counting. I was counting words. What else are we here for? Fun and
that was when we weren't. That was when we weren't sure whether he was adding or.
I mean, we can count each other.
The words count were going down, so we were like, "What's happening?"
No, I don't have them. I was like, I think I have jelly beans. We can count those. But I was gonna go get them, and I didn't go get the jelly beans. But if I had the jelly beans, maybe that's what I'll bring to Esther's stream. I'll get like those little candy hearts, since we're talking about like the romance writing, and I'll put them in a jar, and we'll count the candy hearts.
Oh, that's so cute!
They used to make with the little sayings on them.
Oh,
that's so cute!
We get the candy hearts, and we can count those. That'd be fun. Okay,
that is adorable.
I should have thought of that. We could have had it for both of the streams. We could have had the little candy hearts. We could have ran a competition, and I don't know what I would have given away, but we could have given away something, probably something better than the candy hearts. Nobody really wants those. But yeah, it's too late now. I'm sorry. Well, I guess
we have time. Like it doesn't have to be in February, and it doesn't have to be in February, and there's always next year.
That's true. We have all types of stuff.
We don't need February 14th to display love.
No. Yeah.
That is true. Love yourself all year long. And everybody else. And all your people. Angela, that's eliminating the sentence you wrote twice. It is? Okay. It's very late on this side of the Atlantic. Oh, I'm sorry. But thanks for being here. Because we always love when you guys show up, even though, it's really far away. Oh, I don't do shellfish. I have a cousin who doesn't do shellfish because she's allergic. And then I accidentally tried to kill her with crab legs.
Was it
not intentionally? I knew she was allergic to. Okay, I didn't know she was allergic to all shellfish. I knew she was allergic to shrimp, and we were at a party, and all of my family loves crab legs except for me. So when they were like, "Okay, crab legs are done," I just assumed she was like the rest of the family, and was like, "Oh, did you want me to get you crab legs?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "You don't like crab legs either?" She's like, "I'm allergic."
Because it's shellfish.
He's like allergic to everything that has a shell.
I thought it was just shrimp. That's the only thing she's ever told me she was allergic to. I didn't know it was all shellfish. So I accidentally tried to kill her. Eye drops? Maybe. I'm bad at eye drops, so I apologize if that was for something. Shout out to the fantasy.
It might have been when you said felt like something was flying in your eye or something.
Oh, yeah, y'all don't want to see me take eye drops. It's bad.
You're a little far behind. You're a little far behind, too.
I know. I'm going to try to rush. Okay, I'm going to go really, really fast. I'm going to read real fast. No, I'm not. Shout out to the fantasy women for having human eyes looking weird to aliens because the irises and the pupils seem to work independently. Like there's a parasite controlling it from the brain. That's gross.
Huh?
Anyone else read that? No.
No, not at all.
The moose I did not devour like the garlic fries since that would make me sick. So can share. But I want both. Those garlic fries sounded amazing.
Maybe not back to back though. Maybe not back to back.
Fair. But if you drink water in between, there you go. See, breaking it, and we're bringing it full circle back to the drink water. Okay, no, but that is a wicked description. I do feel better, but no, it's what it is. Huh?
I'm at the bottom. You're still
okay. We'll stop that. I need motivation to watch today already, but I have other things I need to do. Oh, way to go, Morgan! Yes, I'm planning to stay in Australia for a bit.
Morgan's
More
other
just
things might have
chill and
changed.
save some money after PhD, and then thinking about moving to the UK maybe next year. Gotcha. Or you could do self-care to balance the blazing role you were on earlier at Morgan.
Mhm.
We get some more Morgans. We get some more highs. It's Radiance by Grace Davin. It's so imaginative. Yeah, but then there's eyes and they're moving into no. Okay. True, but I need to finish critiquing Shannon's chapters by tomorrow. Uh, ah, well, you can do it, Morgan. Woo, woo. I started stockpiling my Camp NaNoWriMo candy for my daily ration bags. It's all up in the top of the kitchen cabinet so that I can reach it without a ladder. That is awesome. I forgot my candy last year during NaNoWriMo, and I was very, very sad. We got a thanks. I'm not allergic to shellfish. I just don't like fish of any kind. Gotcha. D. Roel is here. Is it Roel? Am I saying that right?
Ruel. I think it's
Ruel.
Ruel.
Okay. Hi everyone, currently trying to tell myself to finish my novel before I binge You season 4. I only watched You season 1, so I cannot help you except for to say finish your novel. Angela, you are quite the planner. I am allergic to orange and nickel. I don't know if I know anybody who's allergic to like nickel and jewelry. Okay. I was thinking of it was bad. Okay, and cats. Season 4 of You is out now? Question mark. It came out today. Interesting. Explanation.
Well, that's what that email from Netflix is about. Okay.
I gotta finish my work, but that's gonna be my reward. Yay, Morgan. There's your self-care. That's what I'm thinking too, Morgan.
I had it wrong.
And it's just so tempting. LOL.
I'm sorry.
Close the Netflix.
I apologize.
Or Ruzel is how you should pronounce it. Okay. Can I just call you D so I don't mess it up? Because I really would hate to accidentally get in a flow and then mess up your name. But I know I can say the alphabet. So I know I can say D.
I think D's doctor. I think she's at least on her channel, I think that's what it says. I could be wrong. I was wrong before. So,
Okay. I came early. Oh, Margaret, I came early and got my words so may chill for a bit before heading out for my treat theater, a Holmes themed comedy. Oh, that sounds exciting.
Are we going by ourselves or are we going accompany Margaret?
Yeah, please. I'd like to know.
Inquiring minds have questions.
Inquiring nosy minds would like to know. This being the nosy one right here.
Okay, and Morgan said, "Okay, let's sprint so I can finish and then go watch You." LOL. And I only have 2 more comments, so we are gonna sprint. That sounds like fun, Margaret.
5 more is gonna pop
up. Thanks, Angela. Happy wording, y'all. LOL.
Okay,
yes, you can call
all
me
kinds of wrong today. I just
see, and I feel like I'm gonna mess up. Is it Deja? Because because my cousin's name is Deja. And so I'm thinking there's a spell similar to that. I wish I was a doctor so I could get that doctor money.
I'm sorry. I'm just messing it all up today.
Let's see. Going with a friend, not the guy. He's still on the clock. LOL. But I love you guys asking.
Margaret, we need to do a backstage and talk. I need to know more information about this guy. He has to pass the check.
There's checks.
I need updates. I need stats from you, Margaret. We need to.
He needs to pass the friends test.
Virtual hugs.
Hi, Gwenna.
Gwenna. And then may we all reach bestseller money.
Hallelujah. Praise. Yes.
Yes, it's Deja like Deja Vu. Okay. Because see, my cousins is there. Okay. See, we're right there. Okay, gotcha.
Well, I have a link.
Backstage to come, make it happen. And Gwenna says, "Hi, Laura. Hi, screen friends. Sending love from my bed. I know you've had a day. We know.
Love you, Gwenna.
Alrighty, kitties.
And I think that's really it. You might want to throw it up real quick before somebody else says.
But I was gonna tell everybody what we're doing today because we're doing stuff, guys. We're doing stuff.
What are we doing?
I was about to say something that was totally inappropriate. Okay. You know the song because she said we're doing stuff, and it's a song. I think it's L Cool J doing it.
Is it on
Oh, the
the movie
doing
Last
it.
Dance?
Yeah, okay.
Is
Well,
it,
Tiffany know what I'm
Okay. Jesus keep his name across. Angela said, "This is the backstage. We knew everyone back when." Gwen, did I nap for the better part of 5 hours today? Yes. Am I still going right to bed? Also, yes.
Buena.
are you growing a human?
You're growing
Also,
a
yes.
human.
Also, a
I
yes.
think
There you
extra
go.
rest is necessary.
All
Trust me.
right, guys.
Be thankful for that extra rest when the baby gets here.
Today's yes, this is very good advice, Gwenna. If I could click it because it didn't go. Take care of yourself is important, Gwenna. It is good to see you though. Absolutely. We are talking about characters today, guys. So for this first sprint, our question is, how did you meet your characters? Did they come to you in a dream? Did you see them walking down the street and you were like, oh my gosh, you're amazing? Did you
Do
think
they
about
see on
them
your face?
Just a
while
walk
you were
in.
playing around? Or did you think of a story and then you were like, here, let me throw a person in there? Let us know. How did you meet your characters? How do you normally meet your characters? How do they come to you? How do you say hello? Okay, in 30 minutes, guys, in 3, 2, 1, just do that dang thing. No laughing. Oh, do we know Lindsay? I don't know if we know Lindsay, but hello, Lindsay.
She was on my stream last night. Hello.
Was I on your? I wasn't on your stream last
I mean,
night. Was
I have seen her on
Was you?
other streams.
You were. Well, I'm saying I
Oh yeah,
haven't
I was
seen
on your stream last night. Y'all.
Lord, really, Tiffany?
I was on her stream last night, y'all. Just pay
I
me no
mean, I was
never.
asleep, so
I know. I can't.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna mute. We're gonna work. We're gonna, do things. I'm gonna actually watch a YouTube video, but God be with you all. Welcome back to our stream. We are here, you are there, but we are everywhere together. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How did you guys do? Let us know in the comments, sisters.
Sorry, I was reading a comment that had my name on it. I'm not writing. I am not in the headspace of the scene that I left.
Okay.
So I'm like, until I can get there, um, it's gonna have to wait. So I was working on a magic system that
Ooh.
I will try. I'm not gonna say too much of it because I don't think
Mm.
there's a lot of magic systems like this. So
Very
that's what I did.
interesting.
Very hush hush.
And share, yeah, and I did share Devin's Excel sheet for productivity sprints.
Yeah, I saw.
So,
I started. Because I was gonna go back through. Because was it Anna that was looking for it, or it mentioned they were having a hard time finding?
and
Yeah,
just
Anna.
generally replying to comments because I am not focused today.
Okay. Yeah.
But it
There's
is what it is.
the list if anybody needs it. Our Queen of Links has put it in. Because since Devin's not on YouTube anymore, we have to rely on different
Yeah.
measures of how to find all the different streams and everything that are going on. But there are a lot of them, and as we get closer to, I like to call it spring nano, there will be
Yeah.
more. But you know, we try to have you covered whenever you need a little pretty sprint. JC, I'm gonna go out and let me say you
Yeah.
made dinner.
Fish dinner. Salmon and roasted broccoli. Yes, I did.
So
Yeah.
while you're in crisis mode,
Oh, I forgot to change that. Sorry.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, I'm like, wait, do we need to put out any fires?
Anna did say saved it, and it was helpful.
Mm, great.
mm,
Oh, I
so,
would love to tell y'all that I was productive, but I still wasn't.
That's okay.
I was supposed to be watching this. It was a weird sprint for me. I was gonna watch this person attempt to write 10K in 12 hours, and I started writing the blog, and then my stomach started feeling a little weird, and so I started kind of trying to get that under control, and so that pretty much just killed my sprint. And then I was going through the comments and starring everybody's answers. So yeah, it was a weird sprint for me. uh, Regina does say that your dinner looks healthy, and she also.
thank you. Oh, the crisis mode is an inside joke between me and Nick.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Well, I just lost when
It can
Regina
stay
came
as an
in.
inside
There's
joke. I respect those.
Regina. I wanted to go back and say hi to Regina. I feel like somebody else came in that I missed. Uh,
Mm, let me
was it
look.
Anna Nova? Because I don't know if I said hi to you when we first started, but yeah.
Victoria came. Did Victoria
And Nova
came?
came in right after we started the sprint.
Okay. That's where I missed. Okay. Um, and let's see. She is still working on new covers for her shorts. Awesome.
Nice.
And I'm
Let's
sorry I'm being so rude and eating on camera,
see.
but I'm hungry. So,
Jennifer is finishing reading Winter Girls. Morgan, I reread 2 chapters and added more comments on my CP chapters. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, this is for you. It's not me going, ooh, I've saved that video to my watch later, only to see my comments from 5 months ago saying I should have made a response video.
You can still make a response video.
That's awesome.
I think writer's block is a topic that everyone can talk about whenever.
Is this the answer, or this the thing? They were like, we're looking for comments. I'll get back to you. D wrote 248 words. Way to go. Regina, I did front matter, back matter, and ISBN for the romance on an earlier live stream. Now I'm just chatting. That's way to be I hate the word productive, but way to be on top of things. Victoria, well, I guess I'll add that to the idea list again now. Also, you're allowed to coast for a while. Regina's letting you know. Nick, I didn't do anything but search for new pants and wallet during that stream. I'm okay with that.
Great.
Let's see. It just shows how much I took Devin for granted. I think we all took Devin for granted. When they were on and you could just go to their channel and everything. So yeah, we've all, yeah.
Hi, Nia.
Oh, my favorite Tiffany. I hope you're feeling better soon. Yeah, I know. It's just really weird. It was like a one little moment, like, let's see. Also, when you can send me the link to that video at, oh, that's your email. I was like, who is that? Why does it look familiar?
Because you have seen it before. I imagine plenty of times.
When you get the link, Esther, please share it with me. I don't know this video. I saw Angela's earlier.
So I tried to search it, but I don't think I've subscribed to that many architect.
Right. Yes, that's the comment I was talking about.
Yeah. Okay. So even though I lean towards plotting more, I'm not strictly an architect. The way that I work my stories is not really building them like an architect. So
okay.
That's why I don't follow that many discovery writers either, because I don't discover that much either. I'm very much in the middle.
Well, I follow all different types of writers because, even if their process isn't for me, I still find it interesting and seeing how it works for them. And I'm always kind of surprised sometimes.
I mean, I have a couple, but I don't have everyone.
No, you can't follow.
JC. You know, JC. I don't follow every person in the community.
I know this.
Oh, Jasmine!
I cannot commit to watch that much.
Some more hellos, Nia. Hello.
Really good. I'm sorry. Just came out so good.
Nia's just getting home. Going to relax these muscles for a bit. Do that. Get comfy with your laptop and listen with your eyes closed. That is such great advice, Regina. I love it. Okay, so our question was, how do you meet your characters? And we got some great answers, including from the lovely ladies to my right, left, and below. I was trying to think which way. I knew below,
on the side of you, because that way you don't have to be clear.
Yeah, to my side and to below. I'm great, guys. We're all great.
I'm the down below.
There's so many places I can go with that, but I'm eating, so I won't.
Steve during the first lockdown, I got Disney Plus, and there he was, RDJ, aka Tony Stark. Oh, that's how he found his characters. That's how we found our characters. Awesome. Gwenna answered, and then she had to leave, but said, I think up most of my main characters based off what a backstory of a plot would develop, maybe with a few dream influences. Then I asked myself, what side characters would best traumatize them further? And boom, I've got a novel idea. And why is it that the part about traumatizing them does not surprise me?
Because it's Gwenna.
Angela said, let me tell you about, is that Orca? I was using a female fantasy game generator because I needed to flesh out the town. It said Orca was a female name. Brain suddenly went bam. Here is 3 paragraphs about her, her history, medical condition.
I hear it too.
What's happening? Okay, hold on. Okay, I muted. Did it stop? Okay, there it goes. Okay. I was like, what? Medical 3 paragraphs about her, her history, medical condition. Oh, and she is a major main character in a side novel in the world you are writing in. So that's cool. I've never tried a fantasy name generator, but that's an interesting idea. Miss JC said, my characters usually come to me in my dreams.
And to answer, because Angela asked me a question, and I didn't get it to answer because I was cooking dinner. But darn, I forgot what the question is now. Never mind. I forgot the question is, and it's too far up to scroll, and I'm about to choke. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Don't choke. And Esther, lovely down here, said, it changes depending on the story. Some come into my life demanding a story. Sometimes I have to think what kind of person would live in this world story and then build from there. Sadly, I don't have set ways to build characters. That's the biggest thing. I pants the people in my stories. Very interesting.
Okay. And I'm back. And Angela asked me, crap. Man, where'd it go? Damn.
Is it this one? JC, yes. Do your characters just meet up and talk to you? Or do you dream their stories and write about it when you wake up or something else?
They literally talk to me in my dream and say, hey, I got a story to tell you. And they tell me, well, not quite like that. And they tell me the story. And what's funny is when I'm in a like rough spot in the story and I'm like, something's not right, they'll come back to me and be like, that's not the story I told you to tell. And they're like, this is what I told you. So yeah, okay. That's it.
Interesting. Nick said mine start with their names and what their lives are like, usually a maladaptive daydream. Very interesting. So it's kind of like JC's, except for it's during the day. Anna said, my characters find me. It's odd to say, but I can have an idea for a story, but the characters dictate who they are and how they act. I have not control, which is why I hate them sometimes. These things happen. I understand. Because sometimes you want your characters to do stuff and they don't want to do it. Jennifer said, it changes for me depending on the type of story I'm writing and which of my characters would be best suited in a particular world. Very interesting. Victoria, I like to write a few scenes of them with other characters and I answer questions about their character arc. I use K.M. Weiland's book, Creating Character Arcs, which I found super helpful. Really, I thought about getting that book. So it's very interesting to know somebody from that book. Really? Do you have it or you've just heard it's highly recommended?
I would like to have it. It's on my wish list. I do not have it.
Okay. Because there's another K.M. Weiland book that I thought about getting, but I haven't gotten it yet either. So very interested now that you said that it's very helpful. This is what I think I was thinking of, Esther, where it said you are often looking for topics to talk about. There's an author on YouTube who I suspect is an architect writer, which I'm not really sure. What is an architect writer? Because I'm going to assume they're not writing about architecture.
Water.
Okay, got you. She said in a video.
I actually thought she meant writing about
What?
Because I mean, a plotter, I would just call a plotter. Like,
we're so fun, y'all.
Well,
We're
some
fun.
people don't like the term plotter and pantser, so they use architect and discovery writer or a gardener.
I've never heard anyone use architect. I've heard people use discovery, but I've never heard anyone use the term architect.
I think the first time I heard it was from Brandon Sanderson when he talked about like he is an architect and George R. R. Martin is a gardener.
Now, see, I don't know if I heard the gardener, but that's interesting.
Yeah, one is a plotter, one is a pantser.
Okay. She said in a video that it's not cute to say your characters aren't talking to you today. Just say you were too lazy to write that day.
Yeah.
Don't want to write that day. She isn't a bad person, but it would be nice to have an alternative video explaining how discovery writers work, at least in part. And is it okay if you write differently, see things differently than others? There's no one true way to write. Wow.
I couldn't do that video. I'm not a discovery writer at all, by any means.
Wow. Okay, I understand though. Like, I get the idea that maybe you just don't want to write that day. We've all got those days, or you just aren't feeling it that day. But to say that you're too lazy to write that day just because that's how you view it, or that's something that's a little bold. Okay.
I mean, now if you want to say you feel lazy, then say that. Don't say everybody.
Yeah, no, I don't know how I feel about the question, the idea of saying you're too lazy to write just because you don't feel it that day, whether it's your characters or your plot or whatever. And you could still be maybe not writing, but you could be thinking about your story. You could be developing your characters. You could be cooking dinner because according to Barrett, everything is writing.
I mean,
all right. Catboss said, I was listening to podcasts, pondering what I wanted to write next. I knew I wanted time slips and for the main character to be Ace. Then Alishing, maybe? My main character more or less mumbled in my ear, let's go write. That's fun. Let's go write. Morgan said, usually they just kind of appear, say hello, and then tell me their whole life story. LOL. I meet them mostly in daydreams. Sometimes they have a name, other times they're just a faceless blob. Very interesting. Mine show up in name form a lot of times. Sometimes not so much, but yeah. This is the video, right?
That's my video for writer's blog. It's not the video of what Angela. That's why I asked Angela to send it to me.
Okay, got you. And then D said, I meet my characters while writing my draft. I usually like to write the story and discover who my characters are while drafting. Very cool. Very cool. You guys have great ways of putting your pieces together. And hold on. There it goes. D also says, I try to follow so many people and then add their videos to my watch list later. That's why I have 2,700 watch later videos.
I'm not gonna feel bad about my watch later list anymore because I don't have that many videos on my watch later list.
That's a lot, honey.
I am not gonna say how many I have because I don't want to make other people feel bad. So
I have no idea because I just put I put everybody in playlists, so I don't really know. But we did also pick up a Desiree.
Des, hi.
Hello. How are you?
Whoa.
The sunshine has entered the building.
I'm sorry. Laura, who are you? Started listening to a romance book on Libby.
She is. She was writing a vampire romance. I mean, I'm just.
Well, she is spending a lot of time,
and it was dark, and it was sexy.
You can call it research. call of research.
Interesting, Laura.
She is spending a lot
I
of
really
time
want to
with
know
us, and
what
no one's
romance.
complaining.
I want to know.
We're rubbing off on
I
her.
want to know.
She's broadening her
What's the title?
feeling.
Nia said, I usually have a world or event in mind, and I wonder how a person or people would deal with the situation. I start thinking of the people, person, and their life, backstory, situation, and go.
Nice.
Regina said, yes, JC, they come back and complain if you try to change their story.
Yep.
Dee says, so interesting hearing everyone's process. A word to the wise: if you visit a therapist or a psychiatrist, try not to mention that your characters talk to you. You know,
yeah, that doesn't. They don't like that.
Well, I have never done that. I have, as previously stated on a blog or vlog, accidentally revealed that I kidnap people in my stories, and that was a whole extra conversation. Okay, so I'm just saying, maybe preference some things.
Okay, well, that, to be fair, that might be a little bit more scared to talk to you. It's like, wait, you kidnap people? What?
Always keep it, letting them know. I'm planning to make a full review of it once I finish rereading the book I'm currently playing. Okay. I like following the KM Wyland blog. I think it's very helpful for character-driven stories. I didn't know she had a blog. Now I gotta look that up. Okay, thank you for all the freebies. Architect is a plotter world builder. Got it. I've only read this book by her, but it gives good specific advice, in my opinion. And this is the character arc thing, so that's cool. Nia apparently has heard Architect Gardner.
So have I, yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I've heard the Architect, I've heard the Discovery. I'm not sure I've heard the Gardner, but very interesting. PSA. There is no such thing as lazy. Like, you cannot be able to or not want to do something, but that not because you're lazy. Agreed.
Yeah, that's why I want to watch the video. Again, Angela, if you can, send it to my email. If not, I'll spend hours trying to find it. Because I'm like,
Queen of Links.
Like, how does someone conclude that not writing is being lazy? Like, life happens, stress happens. You might be stuck. You might be creatively depleted. Like, there's so many reasons why not to write that has nothing to do with laziness.
Yes.
I'm clearly passionate about this. I'm gonna shut up.
Well, but I also feel like for them to say it that way, like, I have a thing with the word lazy, and it has more to do with me personally and things that are said in my family. Because I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I have very type A, like, overachiever people in my family. And so if you're not doing something, it's considered lazy. Like, and I mean, like, something where they can see you're physically moving, you're physically doing this, you're studying, you're working, like, there is, unless it's scheduled downtime, like, there is no downtime. And so, like, if you're having a downtime, even if you're sick, sometimes they'll be like, just stop being lazy, you can still work on this. And so I have issues with the word lazy. So to me, for her to say that, I feel like it's something like that in her world, where that's the idea behind it. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm very careful with how I say what people are doing or how they're doing it. Because I know,
never know.
In my family, so, like, I have one family member that was valedictorian because they got 1 A- in one class all 4 years of high school and was depressed for 2 weeks. Like, that's my family's characteristics.
Yeah, I don't think at least my immediate family has a like bad relationship with laziness. It's my mom is a boomer, so if she sees you doing nothing, she's not gonna tell you you're lazy, but she doesn't understand why you're not doing anything. And I have 4s my family members close to me to look at laziness kind of like in a positive way. Like I tell them, I've been problem solving for 8 hours straight. I've been peopling for 8 hours straight. I deserve to be lazy. Like this is my reward. Doing absolutely nothing and letting my mind go blank, it's my reward. So resting, which a lot of people equate to laziness, it's a reward after problem solving and peopling for 8 hours. So I always like.
Speaking of peopling,
do not tell me I'm like.
What else who just got done peopling? Hello,
Nia. You're muted.
Muted.
Hey, all I said was I peopled so much.
Oh no!
People sweating on me. I'm like,
go
over there.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm trying to rush through the rest of the comments so we can talk and get everything else okay. Laura, for me, discovery writing is like keyframe and animation. You figure out the next pose, plot point, then pans your way to it, figure out the next pose, and repeat. I like this.
I do.
Angela, yes, I heard it from Brandon Sanderson and liked it a lot more. Watch your video. Esther, I was up for writing during the week but did not have the time. This is how we say the hold on. Is this how we say the name? Like Ashlyn? Okay, so I'm kind of right. Gotcha. Okay. Everything Tiffany said about thinking, planning, researching, not every day is words on page. Exactly. You got to figure it out before you can even write it. Sometimes even while you're writing it, you got to figure it out. The only one that I don't quite think fits is gardener, because some gardens are extensively planned out and that's you, Nia.
Wait a second,
because I'm already here now.
I don't know why I was seeing the V and I was thinking it was Victoria, and then I looked over. I was like, oh no, she's saving. Wait a minute, what? And then yeah, okay, that's Nia. Got it. I'm good.
I think that's one of the reasons why they.
Victoria agrees.
Yeah.
The gardener doesn't make sense to me because
but
most gardens are very well. Yeah, I don't remember. I think it was Brandon Sanderson who explained it. It's actually that like you plant something and you start like nurturing, and if it goes wrong, you take it out and you start all over again. Like if it's like an extreme plotter architect, they make that plan work. They're like, I already planned it. The architects,
there's no flexibility.
Architect.
But if you're in that like extreme
think of somebody who's building a building,
right?
Why would people use the term architect?
They would use it because architects use plans. The plans have to be
but it just I stick to plotter. I like plotter.
Well, you are building a world, so I can see
you're building something.
You're kind of building structure into your story. On the weekend, I set for 10 hours, but got less than one half of my normal count because I was in the zone. Characters not talking. It wasn't me not trying. It was so frustrating. Yeah. And I think like setting that type of stereotype or that type of thought process almost could be worse than like, because writers, we get in our heads. And so if you put that out there and then that gets in somebody's head, that's almost making it harder for them to write than necessarily easier. So yes. Joanne, I met my characters when I published Culinary Confessions. I thought, what if the main characters from the book had a daughter who had a rival with their next door son's neighbor? I like it. Victoria, I used to have over 400, but I now got them down around 300. Oh, we're talking about the Watch Now Laters. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, of what?
I don't even know how many I have. I have a playlist because I need to keep it private. I'm like, I don't want to be embarrassed by anybody.
I know, but again, I'm not. I don't want to make anyone feel bad.
Did we know this? The HarperCollins Union has reached a tentative agreement.
Finally, I can talk about some of these books. They have it. Well, it's tentative. There's
Apparently,
not
just
a
post on
agreement per
Instagram.
se. It is on Instagram and it is on Twitter. And I think the other houses upping their starting salary and the backlash HarperCollins is getting on top of all the backlash they're getting. It's one of the reasons they are now like we gotta do something
Mm-hmm.
because we're getting behind of the top dogs.
That
was the point.
Life happens.
The
Truer
pressure.
words have rarely been spoken. It's very true. I actually saw a great video about the concept of laziness and how it doesn't account for things like mental health, prioritizing other things, having responsibilities, etc. Very, very good. Because that is true.
Yeah.
I view writer's block as a way of the story telling you need more time to think. Some authors who have writer's block for years wrote a masterpiece, and without that block, it would never have been. I like that.
Nice.
No downtime is a great way to give yourself a heart attack or a serious mental breakdown. Yes. Tiffany sounds very much like my fan. Oh, right there with you. A success writer's block, in my opinion, is a blessing. In my opinion, I like it.
Good way of looking at it.
The vid I mentioned is called "Laziness Does Not Exist" by Tiffany. We Tiffany's are great. Good point, rewriter's block. I have learned to call it plotting and world building. I think writer's block is too intimidating. I like that. I love you, Nia. 5 of my very favorite people are on the screen right now. All very nice. Let's see. There's also a book called Laziness Does Not Exist that is fantastic. It has a lot of practical tips about undoing your must be working mentality. Very cool.
Ooh, I probably need that, but I'm not going to get it because I don't want to read about myself being called out.
I feel like the person in the video either has no attachment to the word lazy and said it without thinking, has some internalized BS about the word lazy and said it just to be inflammatory. Both could be true at the same time, which is kind of scary. Apparently, yes, a gardener is a planter.
That's what it sounds like to me. Is that a gardener is a pantser? But I was on someone's channel one time and they were like, you're either a gardener or you're a gardener or you're an architect. And I was like, well, I guess I'm a gardener. And they're like, no, you're an architect. I'm like, but I feel like I'm a gardener because I'm a planter, but I do plot and world build heavily. But if things need to change, I can change them up. You know what I mean? So I'm like, with an architect, you can't change things. Like this is the way it needs to be, and you're just gonna make it fit no matter what. It's gotta be according to the plans.
I think people feel you're more of an architect because you really enjoy world building, which is a heavy part of being a plotter. I think that's why, because your setting, your world is really solid. You rarely have to change something there. You might change your story or your characters.
And the characters, what happens to characters, how they navigate through. The thing is going to happen. Like the world's about to blow up. If y'all want to sit around and play games, y'all just going to get blown up when the world blows up. Or you can move it right along and try to stop the world from blowing up.
Yeah.
Tiff, did you see I put the link to the
Yes, I did. I kind of pointed down to it, but here's the link to the video that Anna was talking about the laziness. Not the one, hold on. The one that Anna Archie was talking about the laziness, not laziness the other Anya. Anna that was talking about the person who said if you did it right, then you were lazy. There you go. There we go. You got it. Yeah. A lot of Annas. There's a lot of Tiffany, so there's a lot of all of us.
Great name.
So Angela, is it a dude or is it a female who it's this video about?
She said she. Which in her comments she said that
because there's 2 videos that pop off.
Okay.
And both are kind of like, for me, recognizable faces.
Or is this the book? I think this might be the book, not the video. Because it says my 10 most controversial opinions.
Oh, it probably could have been her. It really could have been her that said that.
Okay.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me from her.
Well, now I'm curious.
I know.
Well, Esther's already there.
She's
quicker than me.
World built.
Well, let me make sure it's her first.
Over 14 realms, if you count.
City states.
Oh, see, okay. I was trying to say it. Never mind how I was trying to say it. Okay, city states, but then it comes to writing, I got a vague outline. City state.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here. I'm good. We're there. Woohoo! Thanks for posting the link. Okay, and believe it or not, I made it to the end of the comments. Woo, woo, woo. That was fun, guys. Okay, I have another question. Just because we're doing this. So this question for this friend, whether you want to be productive, be that dirty L word, or whether you just want to hang out, is
the dirty L word.
The one we were looking up.
Lazy word. It is who is a character that you love from books, TVs, or movies, and how would you reimagine them if you were going to put them into your story? Ha 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 ha. Dun, dun, dun.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you.
You know, like if you were gonna put them in your like example, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is one of my all-time favorite female characters.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of my characters either have like her desire, like they have something that makes them different, but they have a desire to be just like a normal girl because that was a lot of her desire, or they are always up for a fight if they have to be.
What if your favorite character is perfect the way that they are, and so if you were going to stick them in your story, they would just be Legolas and be a fabulous elf that just can shoot everything with an arrow. You don't need to change. Just be
well, then what characteristic of them would you add to another character in your story?
Him.
Oh, good Lord. Guys, 3, 2, 1, do the next. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hello all. I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a night. Oh, I didn't do well. I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish watching The Girl Who's Writing 10,000 in 12 hours. And I watched her for a little bit, and then I was like, "Ooh, I got an idea for the story." And so I was like, "Never mind." I paused her, and I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna write." And then I think I wrote like a paragraph and a half, and I was like, "That's all I got." And I went back to watching her. Only to watch her for maybe another 5 minutes, and was like, "Man, you're boring." And so I turned her I just couldn't get into it. So I ended up watching
No.
chicken tacos.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
I told you we're having a night. Like tomorrow I might watch it and I'll be like, oh, that's fascinating. Tonight I was just kind of like,
Not feeling it tonight.
I'm having a night. But girlfriend's buffalo chicken tacos, which she was like, look, I'm not even gonna lie to you, these aren't real tacos. She's like, but they're good, and if you got folks coming over for the Super Bowl, they make a nice little starter. And they look good, so I'm not mad at her. So yeah, that's how my sprint went. How'd you guys do?
I read some more through I'm doing like light edits on my novel. Like I haven't read it now since I closed it up at the end of December. So I'm like catching things like when I changed her name, like I missed some of them. I'm like, I did the word find and it still missed some of the name changes. So I'm like, it's good because these are silly things that I would have been mad about. So I'm just catching those light errors that would make me a little crazy before I get the book. So that'll give me some more time away from it before Camp Nano.
I like it.
When I do development.
I watch YouTube videos. My mind is like, nope, we're not doing anything. I'm like this close to start a Japanese drama, so my brain is tap out. My brain is like, we're not here, Esther. Don't even try it.
I like it.
I think my brain was doing a little bit of whatever Esther's brain was doing. Plus, my stomach started hurting.
Oh,
And
no.
it's fine.
Yeah, all kinds of things going on.
I had a stream earlier where I read a ton, so my brain is also kind of going wah wah wah. So I gave up.
I love
this would have been the self-care stream.
Yeah, right.
I really was like, guys, this might be a 2-sprint stream.
Yeah, I was about to say that was the last sprint, right?
I feel like it might be. Yeah,
you know, I said that.
I feel like
I said that.
Oh boy.
Well, we had some people who did some stuff.
Yay!
Jennifer finished reading her book.
Nice.
Cat Pie poked around in my zero draft, noting where things are missing or doubled up.
Nice.
Essie read some more of Lady of Hay by Barbara Eckerson. Joanne wrote, or Jasmine. Yeah,
I was gonna let it go.
Good here. We're great, guys. Wrote 430.
Joanne would have said something.
And again, guys, even we're like, look at this. She put WQRDS and then was like, nope, words, and like Essie, lady, or LSDY, and then comes back. She's like, nope, lady. So it's not just us. I feel like it's the whole of us.
Not just us. I'm literally here like sliding off of my thing trying to read. I'm like, okay.
Yep.
I don't know.
There was a solid minute during the sprint that I just watched my dog sleep.
Oh,
and she's right now, she's a little ball of fur. Like she's so round up that you cannot see her paws. She's not a small dog. You guys have seen her. She's not small.
Yeah.
She's so wrapped up. And literally, I was just like a minute like this. So cute.
I love it.
You took a picture, right? You took a picture.
Anna's still editing her cover. LOL keyboard fairy. Jasmine agrees. It has been a night for sure.
A day and a
And
night.
Essie, I'm tired because I didn't get much sleep last night, hence why I was reading. I feel ya. I stayed up watching something I shouldn't have, but it was well worth it. It was great.
Now I'm curious.
Oh, so good. I was in bed at like 2 something in the morning cheering and trying to remember that I didn't need to wake up people.
Was it what you were watching when we got off last night?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it ended so good. It was so good. I was like, yes.
It's okay. So, all right. Okay.
So who you wanted to win won?
I can't tell you that because spoilers.
Okay. I'm sorry.
All I will say is vindication. Okay. I'm gonna go through the answers really fast because there weren't a lot, but there were some that were interesting. Anna said, OMG, I literally based my nano novel on an old Les Mis fan fiction I wrote about. I never can say any of the people in Les Mis.
I know. I always mess up their names.
But those two folks, but it grew way beyond that. But the characters were definitely based on them at first. I love it. And then we also had Eva pop in. Hello. Don't know if she's still here because I haven't seen anything from her. But she might be. Esther said, way over there. I feel like besides Buffy, I don't have that many favorite characters that inspire my own characters. Also, if I wanted to fix a book story, I'll just write fan fiction. LOL. Which I understand because I have done that myself. Usually I had characters I wish I had or ones I would like to work through, so I let my characters suffer. For me, I don't know. I don't think of other characters when I create mine. That
same.
Angela said, okay, I always feel like I say her name
Arya Stark.
Arya. I
thought I would say Arya.
I say Arya.
Arya.
Arya Stark.
Okay, see, I say Arya. So that's why I was like, okay, I feel like I say her wrong.
Fennec.
Arya Stark and
Fennec?
Fennec.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not where I would have gone with that. Okay. Fennec stands for Shifting Sands. Imagine a diminutive, athletic, talkative, caffeine addict, female, Fennec, fox shapeshifter scientist.
Whoa.
How would you have said Fennec, Tiffany?
Huh?
Where you were going when you read Fennec? Like,
I was going for Fenyak.
Oh,
what? Sorry,
I was going Fenyak.
I like it.
I was kind of a little phonetic, but not quite.
It's fancy.
I mean, it's an interesting name. I just how we got there.
Okay. I do those things. That's what I do. Yeah. Okay. Anna said, because I hate Arnold so much, I would choose Helga and make an enemies to lovers trope or a character based on Catherine from Cruel Intentions and make it like diary entries of things she plans. to which Morgan said, I love that. I freaking love Helga and Catherine. And then they went.
Now I want to watch Cruel Intentions
It's been so
again.
long.
Because then Anna was like, now I actually have to write because I can't stop thinking about it. Not like I have 50 other stories I have to write. And Angela was like, yay!
That wasn't the movie.
And then Nia was like, movie, Legolas. I do have a girl character in one of my dystopian novels with the ears and the archery skills, but I don't know if I would add any alliteration of him unless subconsciously.
Yeah, I like the character as it is. Like Esther said, if it was like fan fiction and I didn't like something that they did with the character, I might do a fix it. But I like that character the way that he is, so he doesn't show up in my stories. But I do write elves in my stories sometimes, but that's just the ears. But that's not him. Do you know what I mean?
Angela riffed off of you because she said she shot him with the arrow, took it out, and shot him again.
I mean,
wow, she sounds very cool.
How close can I get with Marina being a vampire and Ethan being from a vampire hunter organization? I just swapped the gender.
I like
True.
And a lot of things, but
so yes, we totally read that.
Totally read that.
Which novel has her? As well as Jennifer said, if I were to choose my favorite character, it would be Olivia Benson from Law and Order SVU. I would infuse my female main character, not female male character. It's a whole different story. With Olivia's sense of loyalty and her fight for what she believes is right. I do love a little Olivia Benson.
Yeah, Olivia's a good character.
She's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I saw an interview because Taylor Swift has one of her cats named after her. And when she met the actress, I want to say she said something weird about the cats in the name, or like SVU, like when she met Mariska Hargitay that plays her. But I can't remember what the story was, so I can't tell you guys. Rachel. Y'all, I am struggling with names.
I was waiting for that.
It's in my head. I'm like, Camarilla.
I think it's
there's no
But
way.
I can't be sure either because I read these, and even like with the Game of Thrones, when you watch the podcast, people will pronounce them a little bit differently depending on their accents. So,
okay.
So
this
Google says Sim-O-Reen.
Oh, so I was right. Yeah,
Cimarine. Okay, because I apparently was trying to make it Cinderella. I don't know what was happening. I laugh her.
Took it to a whole other.
With everyone.
Are you one of those that says Hermione instead of Hermione in their head?
It's why I got into reading. I'm not.
Now I get it. Now I get it.
I'm not saying I don't. Actually, no. I say Hermione, but. In all fairness, if maybe I hadn't watched the movies before I read the books, I have no idea how that would have gone. But I had 8 movies of them saying Hermione. It would have been weird to always read the story and be like, Hersima.
I know people who call her Hermione or Hermione for so long.
Yeah.
And we're like brain exploded when they watch the movie and they're like,
oh, that's how.
Have you guys ever watched the reaction people, like the folks who watch movies and stuff like that and react to it for the first time? There are people, I promise you, who will sit there for 2 hours and watch that first movie and still mess up her name when they're talking about it at the end.
Especially if you got it ingrained in your head. It doesn't matter how many, it will take a long time to get it out of there.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Did they not just say her name like 17,000 times? And you're still like, Hersa Marie.
Hermione.
Right.
Hermione.
I want to be like, what is wrong with you?
I understand. Like, there's the only series from Sarah J. Maas that I like has a name. His name is Kale, but the way that it's written is Khael. L, like call.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been like everyone, it's like they ended up having to like put it on one of the books, like the pronunciation of
Pronunciation.
every single name, because
Wow.
everyone was like, how the heck you write call with an H between the K and the A, and the name is Kale? Like,
Very interesting.
how did we land it there?
Rachel said, for my own writing, my favorite would have to be a fanfic character from years back, Lydia. She was my character in a Pokemon Academy fanfic and was the clumsy, useless girl. No, I never thought anyone paid attention to that scribble, but I'll get DMs once in a while demanding that she overcome whatever torment I put her in that.
Oh, no.
Very cool.
You had fans.
Morgan also did nothing. D also did nothing. But ate dinner. Nothing else. Listened to the Hunger Games and started at dinner butternut squash pasta with cream sauce.
Wow.
Very nice. Let's see where else, because I already went through these things. So where am I at? I don't know. Joanne. My favorite character is Miles from Into the Spider-Verse, and one of his favorite qualities is his awkwardness. So I try to display that in Xavier's character. Very, very nice.
Miles.
Laura has 30 pages left to proofread. Way to go. You are almost there. Yay. Wish we could do another sprint to help you, but we're all a little out of it. 186 words for this chapter. Lydia isn't happy, and Xavier has realized that he's screwed.
Ooh, dum dum dum.
There you go. Coming along. Rachel, I guess Cal, my MC, again, y'all, okay, is a bit of a Jack Sparrow kind of character at the start before all the page trauma. I said page trauma in my head. Okay. Morgan, I call her my one. I got the movie.
That's awesome.
Morgan, you just like one of the best people. It's going to okay. Oh, okay. We're answering questions. Almost ready to put book 3 on pre-order.
Getting there.
Baby steps to make a Kickstarter. Woo! Talk all over the world, or take over the world.
Yes.
That too. And you can talk all over the world if you would like to as well.
Lisa Daly talked about Kickstarters on her stream Wednesday.
Oh.
She had someone on, because she always has like a guest on for her if it's related. So she wanted to talk about indie authors doing Kickstarters. So maybe if you're trying to get a little encouragement, they had some really good advice for me too. So, and she usually does the chats between the sprints. So if you don't need the sprints, you can just go catch those moments.
Gwen is also great. Yes. I have not seen Into the Spider-Verse, but I have not seen Into the Spider-Verse because for a long time I couldn't watch the end of the Avengers series of movies because I wasn't ready to let people go. And then I got to the point where I was willing to let people go, but I watched like part of it, and then the holidays hit, and then I was watching holiday movies. So I need to get back into watching them, and then I can watch Spider-Man, and then I can watch Into the Spider-Verse. I have a lot to catch up on.
Yes. I'm in the middle of Miss Marvel.
Oh, I love Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
Always good. Esther, what is this? Oh, is this
I think that's the Lisa Daly.
Oh, yeah. I think the one where we talked about
okay. Awesome. Awesome. I've heard good things, Rachel. That is a good movie. So yes, I fully agree. Okay, guys. We are going to call it a night because, as previously stated, we're a little insane. So if everybody would like to give outros, since we didn't do intros, we'll start with Nia, work our way around. JC, if you make that thing go Blinky, then you know what?
JC, you have a freaking book to promote.
Yes,
Promote
and
it.
you better
I
be
know
ready.
I'm gonna bring her back, but I did that on purpose because now she's at the end, so she has to start.
She's like,
You're muted. You're muted.
Put me back where I was.
I knew she said put me back.
Nope, you went blanky. Okay. So, how's everybody doing? How's everything going on? Because we don't have books that come out tomorrow.
Nope.
Yeah,
but somebody has a book.
Somebody does. So you would think they'd want to be the first person to talk about things.
Put me back where I was.
Nope. Not the only stubborn person here.
I was gonna say,
yeah, y'all are two of the most stubborn ones. So this will be
And
interesting.
Hugger said, "Thanks for the stream, guys." Victoria said,
Oh,
"Thanks for the stream."
JC, hurry
Well,
up! People
that was a
are-
class. Okay, fine. I'll do everybody's outro. So, JC, find her. She has 2 books out: Diary, Succession of Lies, and The Art of Love, in the Art of Love Poetry Collection. And she has another one coming out, To Sorrow with Love, correct? Tomorrow. So be sure to go check that out. She does.
Isn't it To Love
right.
or I don't know.
Oh, nope, that's the wrong name. She's waving her head in the background.
Oh,
You're muted.
You're muted.
Just accept your fate.
I will do my outro if she puts me back where I was and Nia starts like she planned.
Nope. Okay. So she has a book coming out tomorrow. Go check it out. She does Right to Be, her blog. She has a what else? She sells stuff. She does masterclass videos. She does Right to Be Wednesdays, every Wednesday live streams. And if there's anything else that I have forgotten, it will be linked down at the bottom. Nia, go ahead and go.
Hi, I'm Nia, the Vixen of Fiction. I host writing sprints just like these on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. This month, Scripting the Book is talking about Hidden Figures. If you like the movie or read the book or either one or both, you can come hang out with us and we're going to talk about it this month. Later on, we'll be doing Bullet Train, Artemis Fowl, Crazy Rich Asians, Game of Thrones. If you're interested in any of those, hit us up, Scripting the Book. And at the end of the month, I'll be doing Author Tubers React, where Esther and Des are 2 of my co-hosts. And I'm already sourcing some topics. I've been looking at things that have been so many things always happening that are going on. So come hang out with us. We talk about stuff going on in the writer and bookish community. And that's me. I write stuff. And yeah, I'm a mom and I have a dog and all these things.
Just falling asleep on us. Hi, friends. I'm Desiree. You can find me on YouTube under Coffee Reading Writing, where I post weekly videos on Wednesdays. I stream Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern, right by the moon live streams. And you can find me on social media under Desiree M. Ortega. Esther.
Hi, I'm Esther Maria Andujar. I am the residential Puerto Rican writer, aspiring to be a hybrid author. I'm the author of Marina Vampire, which is a paranormal serialized romance. Enemies to Lovers, available through Coffee Patreon and Kindle Vella. And also on Tuesday, February 14 at 1 p.m. Eastern, there is the Writers Room spinoff Romance Writers Room at my channel, Esther Maria Andujar. Some of the ladies that you're seeing here, you'll see them there. So head on to my channel that day and let's talk about romance and let's talk about love.
What the world
yes
now is love, love, love.
You're my channel.
Jason, do you want to do Tiffany's outro?
Yeah, do you want to do my outros?
No.
You're on my channel. I stream every other Thursday, so we'll be back in 2 weeks. come join us, come hang out. We have lots of fun. You can check out my novella called Come Find Her. And that's it for the evening, guys. Hope you have a wonderful afternoon, evening, wherever it is that you are.
Thank you, Angela. You're fantastic.
JC's book is To Love with Sorrow. There we go. Got it right. Okay. Mostly because she put it in the private
bonus content if you get the hardcover.
Yes, there is. Because you know she likes to print it.
It's not a hardcover, but
paperback. If you get the physical copy.
If you get the physical copy, yeah, you get the.
Hello, are you here all night? Hello. And we will see you guys in 1 week if you check out my Saturday shorts. Okay. Bye all.
Bye.